VMware VSphere बैच 1 इंटरव्यू 16 में साद अली सैयद नेटवर्क एंड VSphere एडमिनिस्ट्रेटर आप लोगों के साथ हाजिर है। हमारे पास इंडिया से मौजूद है आज मोहम्मद इश्तियाक। सो अस्सलाम वालेकुम मोहम्मद इश्तियाक एंड काइंडली इंट्रोड्यूस योरसेल्फ।
Walaikum Assalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Yeah, I am Muhammad Ishtiyaq. I currently reside in Saudi Arabia. I'm working here in Saudi Arabia since my 6 years. Right now, I'm a system engineer. My main tasks are for the system administration and looking for the routers and switches and giving support for the employees.
Okay, so have you worked on Nexus switches or not?
No, still no.
Okay, so can you tell me that how many experience do you have?
I have 6 years of experience in system administration. I basically work with the SharePoint and Microsoft tools like Power Automates, Power Apps, Power BI, and I just all integrate with them and make applications for them.
Why you want to enroll in this VMware vSphere data center virtualization course?
I had a deep when I saw my friends that they are working on VSphere and VMware, I always had a crave to learn this VSphere, but I did not get a proper chance or proper platform. So when I saw that you are giving a training and you already have a batch, so I interested to join with you.
But do you know there is a problem for you because you have joined lately. So let me show you. I think my screen is okay. Look at
Sure.
this. Yes, look at this. So far we have conducted 15 interviews, and you know that we have took session 18 sessions, and you know that every session is minimum of 2 hours, and we have conducted 89 91 lectures. So before 1 month this
Hmm.
course has been started, so you would have a problem because you are late, and I request you that I will send you the Google Drive link. So in that link there will be all lectures, all notes, etc. So you can avail those previous lectures as well. But let me share the timetable with you. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Pakistani time 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. These are the class timings. So on coming Friday there will be the session number 19, but you are too much late. So how do you feel that you are late now?
Basically, Mr. Saad, I have seen your advertisement, the VMware training advertisement on LinkedIn. When I saw that, I immediately opted to apply for the interview. What I think is like if you have a second batch, I'm really interested to join that. Like if you are going to start, of course, I think you'll be starting for the second batch also, right? This is your first batch, right?
Yes, yes, this is the first batch, but you know that
Fine.
this batch is based on the scholarships, like who availed the scholarship, like the scholarship is availing ways, like you should pass the interview with more than 50%, so you will avail 100%
Hmm.
free training of 6 months. But you know that this is the first batch, which is just for free. But my second batch has been started before 2 weeks. Sorry, before 1 week, I think. Before 1 week,
Uh-huh.
totally, I think 9 days. 9 days gone that I started batch two, and continuously I'm running the two batches parallelly because the first batch is for the free students who are coming on the scholarship basis, and the second batch I have started is the paid course. And you know that in that paid course I have just three students enrolled, so that is the special batch. So that's why they have paid me for that course. So the scholarship students are in the batch one, and the paid course students are in the batch two. So batch two is started, I think.
Uh-huh. Actually, I wanted to join from the beginning because if I have any doubts, it will be easy for me to clarify in the same instant. Like if you're teaching some kinds of new technology or something, like a new concept, so I could have any doubts. So clearing the doubts on the right time is the most important thing, right? I feel so. Yeah.
Yes, yes,
So if you can enroll me or if you can join me from the beginning, that will be great.
yes, yes. Just I think one class have completed so far in the batch two, and the second class would be on coming Friday, on coming Thursday. Sorry, on coming Thursday there will be the second class. So I have started from the scratch in the batch two. So you can join that, but that is the paid course, and you know that those three members are the paid members, so they will not bear that. I will uh, give the invitation to you, like join as a scholarship way. So the batch one is just specified for the students who can't
Hmm.
pay, and they should avail scholarship and they will come to scholarship. So batch one is specified for them for that, but batch one is started before 1 month and 18 sessions completed. So that's why. So if you want to enroll in the batch two, then you doesn't need the interview kind of stuff. But if you will give me interview and you will pass with more than 50% marks, then I can do like this, that I will tell to my three students that this student is this student want to enroll in that course, and I will enroll you. But I will tell them that he have paid me half fees because he have passed interview. Because they will not accept
Absolutely.
the
Yes,
scenario
yes,
that
absolutely.
I think you are understanding. They will not accept the
Yes,
scenario that
yes, I can.
we are paying full fees, and this man have come
Hmm.
to the scholarship on just full free. So I can do this,
Yeah,
that I am based two, I can enroll you with half of fee if you accept. And if you don't accept, then
sure, sure.
I will take interview for batch one, in which you will not pay only a teeny price of money, and I will enroll you for free in the batch one, but 18 sessions completed. So now you should decide to enroll in which batch.
Yeah, you can take my interview, and I will let you know which better I'll be joining.
So batch one or batch two?
I am interested in batch one, if you can give me the chance.
Okay, okay. I have told you about batch one, that 18 sessions completed, but
Yeah.
yes, yes. So I'm going to start the interview now. So are you ready?
Can we pause for a moment because it's an Azan time, right?
Okay, okay. We are pausing it. Okay. So the look at this. I started also CCNA plus CCNP batch before half month, and
Hmm.
17 sessions completed. This is CCNA plus CCNP course. These are the performance of different students. You can look at this. These are the performance of each student. So I track the performance as well. And you know that I took the hard work from these students in this course, because this is for the beginner CCN and CCNP. But VSphere is advanced, so that's why I don't pressurize the students to work hardly. So that's why the performance of students is equal to nil, because I don't pressurize them. Because yeah, the mature people comes in this course, this is advanced course, but the beginners comes in this course. So that's why I pressurize them and demand for the work, demand from the assignments, etc. But in this course,
Hmm.
it doesn't pressurize someone, you know.
Hmm.
I can also
That's great.
arrange a special batch for you, like one-to-one batch in which you will learn the vSphere from me. But for that, you should pay extra amounts with the original fee, because that is a special. Okay, no one
Okay,
will pay
no
for it.
problem. Inshallah.
Okay.
No worries, no
So
worries.
before starting interview, I want to take permission from you that this interview will be uploaded on LinkedIn and YouTube, Facebook, etc. So if you agree, then I will start.
Okay, fine.
You agree?
It's okay.
Okay. My first question from you: what is networking?
Networking, I think networking is like a collection of network, like collection of computers which communicate uh, with each other, and the data goes from one computer to other computer and comes back.
Good answer. Perfect answer. You can also look at the screen and see your result as well.
Actually, I'm joining from my phone, so I couldn't be able to see that big. So it's okay. It's okay with me.
Okay, okay. So my next question from you: what is Next OS?
Next OS, uh, I think it's an operating system which is specially designed for virtualization.
Okay, my next question from you: what is routing?
Routing is something that changing from one class, communicating one class of network with the other class. Like class A can communicate with the class B. There should be some routing. Without routing, they cannot communicate with the classes.
What is network virtualization?
Network virtualization is a phase like which we can virtualize the network, which is not there on a physical router or a physical device. It will be placed in the somewhere on the cloud, and we just access it and we do the networking on the given space so that we can access our PCs, network devices, any mobiles, and give access to the users.
How you can define virtual desktop infrastructure VDI solution?
Uh, I am really interested in this question, but I am not so clear about it. But what I think is virtual desktop environment is like you have a desktop which you can log in from anywhere, anywhere, any device. So you just need a platform to just log into your credentials. After that, you will be having same desktop which you are using earlier, and you will be seeing all the things which you are working on. I think that's the thing.
If in a limited location like a country where, like a country wise, for example, India or Pakistan, there's a website which is blocked and all over the country by the specified organizations. Like for example, in Pakistan, there is an organization known as PTA, Pakistan Telecommunication Authority. So those organizations blocked some kind of websites. So how we can access those websites?
Yeah, that's a good question. Actually, if you are really want to access those website, there are some ways. Like even you can browse to some other IP network, and you can just pretend that you have. The best example is the VPN.
Yes,
Like
good answer.
if you have,
Perfect.
yeah,
To the point
yeah,
answer.
yeah.
Best answer. VPN. Okay. What is difference between overlay and peer-to-peer VPN?
Peer-to-peer VPN is a point-to-point VPN that can give communicate with one point to another point. Overlay is a it's a session based. Like I think like it will create a session. On that session, it will be dependent on the it's completely based on the session. Like if though there is no session, there will be no VPN.
Okay. My next question from you. What is difference between GRE tunnel and IPsec?
Uh, GRE tunnel. I have used IPsec, but I'm not sure about GRE. IPsec is the Internet Security Protocol. Uh, uh, the both like these both are tunnels give the secure connection. That's for sure, but I'm not sure exactly what's a GRE tunnel is.
Okay. My next question from you. Like you know that there is a solution like software based. Like for example, in networking, there is a solution known as SD-WAN, which is next generation solution of networking, network management, etc. So can you tell me that if the world is going to update itself to virtualization or cloud computing or software based? So for example, there are hardware devices as well in networking, etc., like Cisco products. You know, so. Is there any future of the hardware products or not? How you can justify your answer?
I personally think that no technology can replace the hardware because hardware is any like even if we are putting a software based SD-WANs like software defined WAN. It's software defined WAN is like a type of WAN network, but I personally think that there is no chance like we can eliminate the hardware because even if we are using the software defined in the cloud also they are also using the hardware, so it will just what I think that it will just depreciate the usage of hardware, but anyhow at the bird eye level we will using the hardwares.
Yes, I know, but you know that the hardware is the compulsory thing. For software, we need hardware, but the main concern is that,
Hmm.
for example, there is scenario like a Cisco switches, Nexus and
Hmm.
Catalyst. So if
Okay.
I use switch and instead of physical switch of Cisco, I want to use virtual switch. Like for example, in vSphere we use distributed switch or standard virtual switch. So if there is the solution available like in the form of virtual switch, so why I would prefer to use the physical switch? So that's why my question was that the hardware would be important in the future life or not, or it will be just replaced by the software. Yes, I know that it is compulsory, compulsory to some extent, But look at the scenario, like for example, there is a switch available in the physical form and there is a switch available in virtual form. So surely I will prefer the virtual switch. So
Mhm.
is there a future of the physical switch to use in the future or not?
Uh, I think, of course, to some extent, I feel that physical switches will be available in future. It will not replace everything, but in my point of view, like I'm expecting that physical will be communicating, like they go step by step, like physical and the virtual. Whenever when an organization needs a physical switch, like uh, to a minimum extent, they'll give the physical network. When the organization expands and when they send their employees to other places where physical connectivity is not as possible, they can connect through a virtual switches and they can access the data securely.
Okay, good answer. My next question from you: what is cluster?
Cluster is actually collection of elements, like anything, like if you cluster of items, we can say that collection of items.
Okay. My next question from you. For example, there is a man who have completed CCNA and CCNP both courses, and he want to join the company.
I cannot, I did not hear that. What's that?
Now you are hearing properly or not?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear properly.
There is a man who have completed CCNA and CCNP course. You know, I think. So, if he want to join, he or she want to join the company for the job of networking, of network administration. So, is this compulsory that they should also learn the Linux course as well?
Uh, of course, I think any technology, if you learn, it's in badge for your chest, so that you can use whenever requirement comes. So I think IT, as an IT personnel, you should be aware of all the technologies which are in the market, and you should be at least to have some extent that you can at least tackle to some extent. So if you are blank with some technologies, then it's not good for any IT personnel. So some organization, they expect that you are well aware. I mean, at least to some extent, you are aware of all the technologies, and you have some grasp of some um, market technologies, what they are going on. So I think that if you are learning uh, Linux and other languages, and you have good, it's a good point for us.
Yes, yes, I know that. But my question was that is it compulsory for the networking men who have done CCNA and CCNP and want to join the company as a network administrator? So, for example, the company use the Linux systems, not the Windows-based system. So, is this compulsory for that man to learn Linux because he want to join in the company for the network administrator job? In network administrator, there is no use of Linux, but the company
Yeah, yeah.
uses Linux operating system. I think you understood the scenario.
Yes,
So now
I
answer.
understood this. Yeah, now I can say that. If he's joining as a network administrator, he doesn't need to know the complete in depth of the Linux operating system. Just he need to be perfect in his field what he is appointed for.
Yes, yes, but some company demands Linux. So why they demand for network administrator position? Why they demand Linux?
Uh, for
Because
they,
there is a reason with the company that we demand Linux because we uses Linux in all over the company instead of Windows. I accept it,
yeah,
but for network
yeah.
administrator, how the Linux is acceptable to learn? Yes, yes. For an IT administrator, you should know all kind of stuffs. I agree with this point, but
Yeah.
again, the point is that for network administration, why the
Mhm.
Linux is important?
Linux is an open source platform. So Linux is like something if it will give you the more exposure to the technology. So I think Linux is important in that aspect if you're looking that way.
Okay, my next question from you. What is meant by network automation and which is the best suitable language for learning network automation?
Network automation is like automating the processes of a network. So and I'm not sure about which is the best solution. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, yes, I'm hearing you, but the video is off. So kindly turn on your
Uh,
video call.
Actually, I'm sorry that I'm getting a call. Okay, now can you hear me?
I'm hearing you, but your face is not showing to us, and it's compulsory in
Wait a second.
interview.
Sure, sure. Let me just switch it on.
Okay.
Is it visible?
Yes, yes, it is visible. My next
Mhm.
question from you: what is meant
Mhm.
by cloud computing?
Cloud computing. Cloud computing is like it's like it's a concept of a computer. Like it's a concept of uh, uh, accessing your computer over the cloud.
Not satisfied
And
from your answer?
actually, I'm not satisfied. I know the concept of the cloud computing, but I'm not able to express it. But let me tell you this way, like, okay, if a user is getting all the features of the switches, router, and his PC, his device, and all things are connected interconnectedly, and he's able to access all the peripherals, then it's called as cloud computing.
No, no, no. But yes, yes, I agree with this. But there is a point here. You said that these things are available remotely, okay? But for accessing
Mhm.
those resources, you need some extent of hardware
Yeah.
in on-premises solution. So how you can say that these resources will be available remotely? But for accessing, you need devices as well.
Uh, uh, yeah. To make it into cloud computing, you need some kind of virtualization. So wherever you go, you can access those things which you have.
Okay, my next question from you: what is containerization?
Uh, containerization.
Containerization.
Uh, I think I think it's a concept of collecting a certain task and placing it into a container so that it will it will it will channelize it will channelize our network, and it will not mixed up, like all the things will not be mixed up. It's
Okay,
separating and segmenting
okay, okay,
basically.
okay. What is meant by data center virtualization?
Data center virtualization is a thing that complete data center can be virtualized, like even all the hardwares, all the physical devices, routers, switches, and the storage. Everything comes into goes on a virtualization. That's called data center virtualization.
And you know that what you said now is correct, but you know that what you said, this is related to our course as well. VSphere means data center virtualization course of VMware. So it's mean that
Yeah,
if you will enroll, so you will learn data center virtualization. You know that?
yeah, yeah, absolutely, absolutely, yes.
Yes. Okay. What is meant by storage virtualization?
Storage virtualization, yeah. Storage virtualization is like uh, if you have you can use the storage as a virtual means. You don't need to have a SAN or a NAS connected to a network, so you can access just the storage, pay for the subscription, and access the storage. That's called a storage virtualization.
Like VMware have the solution for storage virtualization, which is known as vSAN. You know it in.
Yeah, vSAN. Yeah,
Yes,
vSAN. Yeah.
vSAN. So my next question from you. Okay. What is meant by BGP protocol?
A BGP protocol is a border gateway protocol which connects two areas.
My next question from you. Like we are using Internet Information Services (IIS) in Microsoft for the solution of
Yeah.
web server software. So in Linux or Unix, which software is used for web server?
There are in I think open source has many a web server option like a Tomcat and uh, a Tomcat server and
Apache.
Apache. Yeah, Apache Tomcat. Yes,
Okay. What is FTP?
FTP, file transfer protocol.
Yes, yes.
HTTP or FTP?
FTP.
FTP is a file transfer protocol which has the port number 23.
Port number 23,
Port number 21.
port number 21. And port
Yeah,
23 is which one? I think telnet.
yeah. Tell me, it's port number 23.
Yes, yes. What is difference between HTTP and HTTPS?
HTTP and HTTP both are the connections. Actually, HTTPS is a secure connection to any of the IP addresses. And to attain the HTTP as a secure connection, you need to have a certificate from an authorized body or the authorized signatories. So after implementing the HTTPS to your site, you can get the HTTPS
My
logo.
second last question from you. Why AWS is top in cloud computing nowadays?
Uh,
Why
I
not
think
GCP? Why not Azure? Why not OCI? Why not IBM?
AWS, I think in the cloud environment, Amazon is the first who has invented it, and he has a very deep roots. Firstly, second, he has Amazon has amazing infrastructure, and the prices also no one can match the Amazon. So I think that everyone is well aware of the AWS infrastructure. So before Amazon was just selling the books, but when they came into the virtualization, they just ruled the complete industry.
No, no. But you know that which specifications you told me in the answer that are also available in IBM as well. IBM services are cheaper than AWS. Then why people prefer AWS? Why it is in the top of in cloud computing?
Uh, I think that um,
There should be some
it,
unique properties in AWS.
yeah,
If you will tell me that that would not be available in another cloud computing service providers like Azure, IBM, or CI, so I can accept the answer.
yeah. Like some unique properties, like uh, I did not use the technology, so I'm not aware of it. So, inshallah, I will be learning in your course.
And you know that we are going to start the AWS Solution Architect Associate training as well after a half of a month, but we are just waiting for the paid students. I have just only one paid student in that course, so that's why that is going to be delayed. But we are going to start after half a month. And
That's exciting.
do you know about me?
What's that?
Do you know about me or not?
No, I did not know about you. Just I was just scrolling through LinkedIn, and I saw that you are conducting a few interviews. Then I was surprised. Like I did not even watch the complete interviews. Just I watched like starting 2 3 minutes, and I saw that you have a number of interviews. So I was surprised, and I texted you like, "Are you going to conduct any trainings or something like that?" So that's how I reach you.
But let me introduce myself to you because we have talked too much and I haven't introduced
Yeah,
myself to you.
yeah.
I am Saad Ali Said from Pakistan. I am a network and vSphere administrator. I have 4 years
Great,
plus
mashallah.
experience in IT. I am IT instructor and I have worked in the Mercurial mines in Islamabad. And
Great.
in Mercurial mines, I worked as a junior DevOps engineer of 1 year job. And after that, I have joined the Corvette Peshawar Academy. And now I am instructor at Corvette Peshawar, which is the first Pakistani networking academy, which have launched the networking in the first time in 1990s in Pakistan. So I am instructor in that company. I also teach online classes as well. And I think that's enough for you.
Yeah, that's exciting, mashallah. You have done within really less time span. You have achieved so many things.
And you know my age?
I guess you are about 26 or 28.
Oh no, you're false. You're false. Guess it again. Decrease it, please.
Decrease. Okay, so I think you are about 21.
Yes, yes, yes. It is correct. Accurate.
Oh, mashallah, 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 mashallah. That's great. That's great. Yeah.
I'm in BS Computer Science 7th semester in Abdul Wali Khan University,
Ah,
Mardan.
mashallah. That's really great to hear that.
Basically, you know that I have just expertise in three technologies. I'm going to share my real experience with you. I don't want to tell you a lie something. I have done courses, but I'm not expert in those courses. I have done completed, but I'm not expert like in MCSE or in RHCSA. I have done these courses, but I'm not expert. It was boring for me. You know that everyone doesn't like every technology. Okay, so
Of course, yes, absolutely.
my expertise are just in three fields. I want to tell you the truth. The first is in the Cisco technologies like networking, CCNA, and CCMP, and the second expertise is in VMware. Like I have done the courses. I want to tell you NSX3 and NSX3 for network virtualization and VMware vSphere for data center virtualization. I have completed Horizon virtual desktop infrastructure VDI solution of VMware, and I have also
Hmm.
worked on Vero Cloud and Webtela solution of Cisco and VMware for SD-WAN, and my third expertise is in cloud computing in AWS.
Oh, mashallah. That's great things.
So these are my
Mashallah.
expertise, but I have completed my extra courses as well. But I told you that this is not possible that I would be expert in all fields.
Of course, yes. No one can be expert. Every learner, everyone is a learner actually.
Yes,
So I
yes.
cannot. No one can say that I'm an expert. So some or other things surely we miss out. But keep on learning is the inspirational thing which we have to do it.
So that's why I don't teach the RHCS and MCSE course because I have done this course, but I haven't expertise. So that's why I don't teach those two courses. And except of those two courses which I have completed, I have learned very fairly. So I teach that courses as well. So my last question from you, and then our interview will be finished.
Sure.
What is OSI model?
OSI model.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, OSI model is a model that that's for like it's the process where the packets from one end starts from one end, reaches to the other end, and it comes back to the same point. So OSI model is in multiple stages of the packets transfer, and to one when it goes to one stage to another, it crosses certain layers. So it's a layer seven layer based model. So it I think I gave the answer.
Yes, yes. And you know that I'm guessing that your interview will be passed. Like I haven't counted, I will count, but I send you the result in chat box. Kindly look at the chat box and count your result and tell me your final result out of 100.
Okay,
I'm also counting.
I think 75.
I think 78.
Okay,
Okay.
yeah,
Your video is turned off. Can you turn it on?
yeah. Actually, I'm getting a call. Sorry for that.
But interview is going to finish after 1 minute, so kindly turn on your
Yeah,
video
sure,
call.
sure, sure. Yeah, sure. I'm like, yes. Can you see me now?
You are not visible on the screen.
Uh, can you see
Now
me
you are
now?
visible, yes, yes. So your interview is completed. Congratulations, Muhammad Ishaq from India. He have awarded scholarship of 6 months of training of VMware vSphere data center virtualization. Congratulations to you, Muhammad Ishaq. You have
Thank you
awarded
very much.
78 out of 100. I would request you to post your result on LinkedIn and Facebook, etc. So the people can watch your result as well. And congratulations to you and your family. And I have also shared the timetable
Alhamdulillah.
that Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Pakistani time 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. 18 sessions completed. This course started before 1 month. And again, I am requesting you that kindly tell to your colleagues and friends and students, etc., that kindly give interview like you. like you, like have you attended the interview. So they will also give me, and I will give them scholarship. And there are two courses, CCNA and CCMP, and another is VSphere. So as they wish in which course they want, so they can give interview of that course. So I request you to tell to some kind of friends, etc., that also give the interview, so they will also avail this opportunity, because there is no one that they are providing live classes, etc., for totally free. I think you don't know about those kinds of stuffs, etc. Do you know anyone in India that they are conducting live classes of the big courses, advanced courses, for just free?
No, no, no. It's really something eye opener that no one is doing it, and mashallah, you have taken a major step in this industry, and I think you are the first person who I encountered that you are giving the technology free of cost. Like you are, I think you are just like a Linux who has developed the Linux and he has given the free, like open source. You made it open source. So, mashallah, it's a great step from you. Like, I personally feel that what you're doing is a really big thing. At your age, it's really inspirational. And I sure, absolutely, I will recommend my friends, and I also have some colleagues who will be joining. I'll advise them to take for an interview. And one thing, Saad, I wanted to ask that. You will be teaching like in which language? Like, what's the means of communication? Like, it should be in Urdu or bilingual, English and Urdu.
So which one you want?
Actually, I'm comfortable with both. I think you are from Pakistan, right? So most of your students are familiar with Urdu. So I think you will be teaching in Urdu, I suppose.
But in batch two, I have the students from out of the country, like US and UK, so that's why I teach in English. But in batch one, I have students from Pakistan and India, so that's why I teach in Urdu and Hindi.
Absolutely, mashallah, that's
You
great.
know that you appreciated me, but let me tell you the one thing that for example, you said that you started this free of cost. This is a good step, but you know that why? There is a purpose behind this. You know what? There is purpose that money is not everything in the world. If I will earn money,
Absolutely.
I will die. You know, I will die. So, for example, I have earned money, so that will not be a good thing for me after dying. As a Muslim, I need prayers as well. So if I will teach it free for the Muslims, etc., so they will pray for me after my death. So that would be a big profit for me, more than
Of
money.
course, it's a sadaqah jariyah. Yes,
Yes,
absolutely.
Sadqa
I agree
Jariya.
with you.
So
Yes,
as
yes,
a
you're right.
Muslim, I have some responsibility and duties and orders from my Allah as well. So I should
Yeah, yeah.
also complete the orders from Allah. Money is not everything for me. Yes, I earn money. I told you that I earn money. I have paid pages as well. But it doesn't mean that I should just take the money and I will teach. There are students who can't afford in Pakistan and India. There are many poor people.
Mhm.
So why not to give opportunity to them?
Yes, 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 absolutely. You're right. And yeah, that's a really good thing that you are doing it. I really appreciate for that.
Because there is humanity as well, except of money. If you will just think of money, so it's not a solution.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Yes, it's not a solution. Sometimes you have to think out of the box. Like you have to think like other way. Like we have so good population and so talented population, but we are not getting the resources and we are not reaching the right person and right technology. So you are doing this. It's really great.
Now, in last, we are going to finish the interview. Just I need feedback, and I need the
Mhm.
response that will you try to send message to your friends and post the results that other will inspire and other will also give interview and also avail the scholarship and this course for free. So kindly, last comments from you.
Sure, sure. Absolutely. I will advise my colleagues and my friends also to get contact with you, and I can share your contacts also, like from LinkedIn. Uh, and inshallah, I'll be joining your course soon, and I'll be making a profitable thing from that. Yes, inshallah, I will. I will also. I also get the information, inspiration from you that I will also serve the humanity. Yes, inshallah.
And how was the interview?
It was, mashallah, it was great. Like you asked, mashallah, really good questions, and Uh, Sometimes I got blank, but Alhamdulillah, I ordered as good as possible and to the best of my knowledge.
But you have availed a good marks, more than 50. It is 78. It is the high score, I think.
Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah, it's all Allah's blessings.
Now the last step, I have sent you the link in the chat box. I will also share in the LinkedIn. You can join this group and contact me personally, and then I will connect with you. I will send the live classes link in this group, and you will join on coming Friday. So thank you so much, Ishaq Mohammed from Pakistan, and again congratulations for passing this interview and avail scholarship of VSphere Data Center Virtualization course of 6 months for free. Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.